Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday so far. Right now, on my way into work. So, just a little bit ago, the news had kind of broken that looks like MLS is going to be heading to Nashville for their latest round of expansion. Don Garber is set to make the announcement tomorrow with a bunch of people at the Country Music, I believe, Hall of Fame. I think that's what it's going to be. This news is a little tough to swallow, simply because I think Nashville has been, they're largely unproven, and with that being the case, it makes things a lot more, puzzling for the fans of especially Sacramento and Cincinnati. Obviously, I'm a little biased here in Cincinnati, but I think overall what you've seen from Sacramento and Cincinnati, it's hard to ignore. But let's be honest, folks. This is all about the almighty dollar. It's very, very strong ownership group in Nashville, and good on them. But it's just, to me, obviously MLS could care less about what the proven aspect of it and what you've seen so far in Cincinnati and Nashville. Like I said, it's tough to ignore that. But I feel for the fans of both cities, because obviously let's face it, one of them is going to be left out, and unless at least left out of this round of expansion, possibly down the road, it could be positive for them. But overall, I think that it's what was good for Nashville for their bid. Like I said, the ownership group was very strong, very powerful, and the city definitely got behind them, and they were quickly able to get a stadium deal done, which is that's crucial, and it obviously it played well for them. Where Cincinnati, the struggle back and forth, was a little damning on their bid, and hopefully it doesn't cost them. But I think right now with MLS going to Austin, because the Columbus Crew are sadly going to move, which that's a whole new ball game there, and that kind of angers me a little bit. But with them heading to Austin, and after their deal in Columbus is up, it's just I see you've got one team going out west, but I think to balance the LAFC team coming in next year, I think Cincinnati, is the most ready team right now to begin playing 2019, which I think if you are looking for a team to start, an expansion team to start immediately, I think Cincinnati's your group. Right now, Nippert is MLS ready. That was one of the things that they were looking at when they took care of Nippert and renovated it for FCC. Like I said, MLS can play right now in Nippert, and there wouldn't be an issue. Obviously, while the new stadium's being built, which is being completely funded by the ownership group here in Cincinnati, led by Carl Linder III, that ownership group is very solid as well. And I think that's one, when you look at it, you have to be excited here as a Cincinnati fan to have an ownership group like we do. It's been quite the wild ride here in Cincinnati, especially what we've the ups and downs that we've had. You start the franchise, and you bring in a legend like John Harkes, who is well known around the U.S. soccer circles. He was our first head coach. Obviously, you've got Jeff Burdick, who is just an incredible guy. I'm lucky enough to know him personally, fantastic human being. But for him to leave his post with the Cincinnati Bengals and join in, what was a bid for, a USL team, that right there showed exactly what their mentality was. And they were obviously looking to go MLS, and that's what they were shooting for all along. So, hopefully MLS will come knocking on their door here this next couple days. It is, it's a quick trip right up 75, folks, from Nashville. So, Don Garber, if you're, by some miracle watching this, it's a quick trip up 75, make a pretty big announcement up here. But, again, obviously with the growth of soccer here in the United States, props to Nashville for getting a bid. The only thing that does kind of worry me a little bit is their stadium location. It is off. I believe it's in the fairgrounds out there. If you look at it, same situation as it was in Columbus. The fairgrounds. It's where Crew Stadium or MAPFRE Stadium is now. Located. It's right on the Ohio State Fairgrounds. So, hopefully the same fate doesn't hit them that it sadly hit Columbus. But overall, with the growth of soccer here in the United States, Nashville is going to be a fun city to go check out. Again, it's quick trip, down 75 for Cincinnati. But I would love to. Obviously, I want Sacramento to get in. They put a lot of work into it. They put a lot of their legwork that they've had. And, they've had a solid foundation out west in California for a long time. I think they're perfect for a bid as well. I would like to see them in MLS here in the next couple of years as well. But obviously, being here in Cincinnati, I think it's perfect for us to get in. I think we've proven a lot in our short tenure here. It's only 2 years that this club's been around. Made a lot of noise in the U.S. soccer circles, positive noise. Nothing negative, at least that I know of. I haven't heard anything. Obviously outside the little banter back and forth between franchises and stuff like that. Between fan groups and stuff like that. That's the only banter you're going to see. Am I concerned? No, I'm not. I'm not concerned at all about the ticket price jump. I don't think that'll be an issue. What the ownership group here in Cincinnati has done, they've quietly increased prices to get us accustomed to that, and that's one thing they've done. I think they've done a fantastic job of kind of priming us as fans, getting used to what is going to be a ticket jump. It's there's no other way around that, but. That's a great question, though. But I think you would still draw big crowds. The stadium size we're looking at, it's going to be between 20 and 30,000, depending on, obviously everything's still trying to be, finalized is what you're really looking at, numbers-wise. But I have no doubt that we'll still pack it. Cincinnati is definitely a big, it's huge in youth soccer. It's one of the bigger markets in the country for youth soccer. And that's one thing a lot of people don't realize. But youth soccer around here is massive and big fan base. And plus, we're lucky enough to draw from the Dayton area, which is just, a couple miles up north of Cincinnati. You're looking at about like 55 miles north, I think is what it is. So, with that being the case, you're able to draw from that market as well. I believe if Cincinnati is able to officially draw that or use that as an actual market number, I believe that makes them, I thought I saw maybe the 21st largest market in the area, or in the MLS. I think it's not, maybe not 21st, but I can't remember the exact number. But it's it does add a lot TV market wise. So that would be huge. And also the MLS shirt sponsor that with Mercy Health. That is another huge plus for FC Cincinnati and their ownership group and our look at the bid, because I believe it's going to be the third largest shirt sponsor in MLS as it sits right now, and we're not even in MLS. So that's another check on our side. Again, it's going to be tough. I feel for all cities involved who put in a hell of a lot of work to get professional soccer top division, the top division level in their city, and it's obviously going to be a letdown for whoever doesn't get in right now, whether it's Cincinnati or Sacramento. It's tough. Obviously, the fans of both franchises are, they're there. They're loud and proud, and like I said, it's only going to add more. Bringing in top flight soccer into that market as well. So here in Cincinnati, we're definitely going to be impatiently waiting. I can confirm that. I know a lot of people are sitting on their hands right now and biting their fingernails and all kinds of stuff. It's tough. It's tough news to wait, and then obviously to see that that Nashville was picked over Cincinnati or Sacramento is pretty tough. Everyone still expects Sacramento to be a lock. But, with Cincinnati now, not getting that news, adds a lot more worry, I guess, for that fan base. So, again, you can't you can't deny the growth of soccer in this country, and it's great for for Nashville to get that. Hopefully they come in and they can bring quite a market and quite a fan base and draw big, like everyone's hoping. It won't be quite Atlanta United numbers, but hopefully that same passion will be there, because I'd hate to see, God forbid, something happen like Columbus, where their team is moving, because that's not good for anyone involved. With that being the case, it's it'll be interesting to see what news comes out here in the next couple hours, if not next couple days. Like I said, hopefully it's good news for us here in Cincinnati. But congrats to Nashville and their ownership group and the people who made it possible there. Good on them, and hopefully here in the next couple years we'll be able to to have a nice friendly rivalry with you guys. With that, that being it, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy your holiday week, and I'm hoping to come back hopefully this coming Sunday on Christmas Eve with my Bengals postgame video. So as always, follow me on Twitter at I am Chris Asbrock. You can also follow me on Instagram as well. And as always, feeltheimpactsports.com. Thank you guys, and have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Take care. Bye.